Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues. Today we are taking a look at the DC Universe Young Justice Sportsmaster. This is also a Wave 3 figure. As I've stated in some of the other reviews, now I am hit and miss on which waves I'm coming across in the stores. As the couple stores around me, their case shipments are just now sporadic. You can get Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, so it's been really kind of hard to pin down and only buy Wave 2 or only buy Wave 3. I kind of buy what I see on the store shelf, so these reviews now are not in order. As I'm buying them, I'm just doing the review. So as you can see, I also paid $9.97 for this one at Walmart. And you can see this is also Hall of Justice piece included here. As you may not have been able to tell from the top up here, also includes Connect piece. So I think it's very cool that the 4-inch lines are getting a Collect and Connect piece. As you can see, the Collect and Connect piece is going to be this last step side piece here, just this base, which, if you've been watching the reviews up to this point, we will not be able to connect this step piece as I do not have any of these other sides in here. So, as a bummer as that is, I am now relying on getting a hold of Vandal Savage, which I know his pieces are these top portions. So it'll be Black Canary, Stealth Kid Flash, and Stealth Aqualad that will make up the rest of this part that we can connect this piece to. So it'll just be sitting off to the side. So let's do the quick read-up, as we always do, on the back of the package. A master of martial arts and every other athletic endeavor, Lawrence Crusher Crook uses his prowess and customized equipment as Sportsmaster. A former freelance assassin for the League of Shadows, Sportsmaster is now professional enforcer for the light. It's a very cool TV series. I'm really digging it. Was not aware of Sportsmaster up until this show, so digging it quite a bit. We'll get Sportsmaster out of package, and we will take a better look at Sportsmaster, the Collect and Connect piece, and his accessory. So hold tight, stay tuned. We'll be right back. And here we are. Sportsmaster is out of package. And Sportsmaster is the newest sculpt that Mattel has done for the Young Justice figures. The hand has been resculpted, and the plastic is a lot thicker and more durable than the previous figures. We'll bring Robin back up here, just for a size comparison. Robin's arm, it's rather small, but it's a little on the bendy side, and the legs are a little, they weren't as straight as they could be. And also bring in Captain Atom here just for an arm comparison. As you could tell right there, Captain Atom's arm is out a little bit more. So if we were to put this in there, which I don't think I can, he's holding it out to its side, as do all of the Young Justice figures that have an arm. Their arm is turned, their hand and arm are turned over. Mattel decided to resculpt the arms on figures after the first two waves and get an arm that actually holds their weapon or accessory correct. Move Captain Atom out of the way. So I really do like it, and you can feel a difference in the plastic of the figure. It's a much more solidly built figure. So high marks to Mattel and just Sportsmaster for just being a solid figure all the way around. Get a good look at his face here. Like the detail in the eyes. He's got a blonde hair and his hockey mask here. Kind of them re-envisioning Sportsmaster, and I think this really works well for Sportsmaster. Like I said, he holds his accessory very well, his staff, which is actually more of a javelin. Standard action figure articulation. And Sportsmaster, they have given legs more range of motion. So, can get very close to a seated position, more than any of the other figures have up to this point. But as stated, I don't think we're going to be having them sit very much. The belt is a sculpted on piece, exactly like Robin's belt. It's not painted on, so it's a piece you can actually, I don't think it moves as it's fastened in the back here, but it's nice that it's just not painted on. His pouch here is also sculpted. So it's a very, very cool figure. A lot of detailing done. It'll be interesting to see what the rest of the figures look as using Sportsmaster here as a benchmark. Not that the other figures, like here's Robin again, he still looks very cool. It just would have been nice to see that this would have been the way to do the figures from the get-go with this type of plastic. You can just feel the difference in the plastic. So, very good marks here for Sportsmaster. And move Robin out of the way as Robin's getting all kinds of screen time. I'm reaching down here off camera to get a part of the base. Let's move Sportsmaster out of the way. Now, this is a part of the base that we cannot put together. So there should be part of the steps here, which it looks like it would fit in if I wanted it to, but it's not. So there'd be a piece here, and then clear out here. Let's move this off to the side here so you can kind of see the distance we're talking. It'd be one. So we still have quite a bit to finish in through here. We still have a whole other entire panel that'll fit and go up. But this is, I can't even get the whole Hall of Justice in the frame. So as I'm shooting the Hall of Justice review, I'm really going to have to make sure that I get the camera pulled back enough. Let's get Sportsmaster's accessory back in his hand. This has been a very cool line. As I had stated before, I didn't buy very many of the JLU figures at all. I believe I only have 3. Batman, and which he is still in his box. And actually, now that I think about it, I think Batman is the only one I bought. I had wanted to pick up some other ones. Just having a box for so long, I had forgotten what I had bought. So, for whatever reason, I didn't pick any of the JLU figures up, but I'm really glad I picked up Batman and Robin, and realizing there was going to be a Collect and Connect Hall of Justice for a 4-inch line, my mind immediately went to my DC Superpowers collection. That they're going to look great on this display stand, along with the Young Justice figures. And my Batman animated series figures. So, there you go. That's enough rambling. Like I said, the 4-inch figures, there's not much to go in on the figures. A lot of great detailing on a lot of these figures. But the 4-inch line, they pretty much are what they are. The biggest sell for me, as I've mentioned probably time and time again, is the Hall of Justice. If there had been no Hall of Justice, I think the only 2 figures I would have bought would have been Batman and Robin. And I could have just stopped there, but the Hall of Justice was a big selling point. As I missed out on the Hall of Justice from the Superpowers, I thought, you know what, this is going to be really cool to have on my shelf. So it's looking very impressive the more this thing gets built. So stay tuned. As I've mentioned before, after my last Young Justice set of reviews I did, that as I find the Young Justice figures, I will be reviewing them. So this is going to be kind of a weird transition here of my new white background. I have shot 2 other reviews that I have not posted yet, so the background is going to be changing back and forth. But this will be the last review for me until after Christmas. So when you see the review go back to a black background, just be noted that those reviews are a little bit older, probably almost a month older, as I've just been very busy getting reviews in. So the next review after Sportsmaster I believe are 2 other little Robin things that I have. I have to check the computer again. But the next actual review that you will see on the white background will be the Batman Arkham City Wave 1 of Batman, Robin, and Harley. So, hope you've been digging this Young Justice review and watching the Hall of Justice slowly get put together. So, today we've been taking a look at Sportsmaster from the DC Universe Young Justice cartoon series. And as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues, signing off and saying we will see you guys next time.